Getting started with optimized vocal production is super easy.
You get me.
Most people think that creating more streams of revenue for themselves and their business is a hard thing to accomplish, but it really couldn't be further from the truth. In this video, I'm going to show you how to start implementing optimized vocal production and how to get moving fast. I'll show you why achieving pro level mixes that lead to more revenue streams doesn't have to be a hard, complicated, or overwhelming process. In the last video, I told you why you don't need to learn a new DAW in order to achieve high quality vocal mixes. I introduced you to optimized vocal production and why that is a better way of achieving this. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch that because there's a lot of great info in that last video. Now, with that being said, let's talk about how easy it is to get started with optimized vocal production and how quick it is if you have these few items in your studio. First and foremost, we need a microphone. This is my studio mic. It is a Slate Digital ML1. Although this is a great mic, it is a bit pricey, so you don't necessarily need an $800 mic to get started. I used a $200 Blue Spark mic here up until last year. It was a great mic and sounded super professional in the studio. Next on this microphone is something called a pop filter. I like this metal mesh pop filter as they last a long time and you'll be able to clean them versus the cloth mesh ones. I've had this one for about 10 years and it's never failed me. But you can get a cloth one that's a lot cheaper and more affordable, but you will pay for more of them in the long run, so I do suggest saving up a little bit. If you have the money, get yourself a metal mesh. You will need some kind of mic stand to hold the mic. You can find one like this online for about 40 bucks. I got this one on Sweetwater. Next, you're gonna need an audio interface. I've been using this PreSonus Fire Studio project for about 10 years. It's been great and it's never failed me. I love it because it has a bunch of inputs on the front and the back if you want to record multiple vocals or instruments at once. You don't necessarily need something like this as it is a bit more pricey, but I also have a Focusrite Scarlett with just 2 inputs and it's gotten me through a ton of studio sessions. Next up is the mic preamp. This one is the VMS1, which is paired with the ML1 mic that I have. It's not completely necessary, but it does improve the sound quality a lot. Your audio interface will have preamps installed in them, but they don't work as well as an external preamp like this. I recorded for years without one, by the way, so don't feel like you need to spend a ton of money on a preamp in order to get started. Next is, again, something that's not so necessary starting out, but I do suggest you at some point get yourself a power conditioner. This model is a Furman PL+C. It's used to clean the electricity noise coming through since it can create some static and fuzz in your recordings. All you do is plug everything that you have in your studio into the back of this Furman and you'll have a cleaner sound coming through your microphone and your speakers. Lastly, you're going to need a pair of headphones or multiple pairs of headphones for you and your artist. I use these DT770s. They are a bit pricey, but again, you could do just fine with a pair of $50 Audio Technicas, which I did for years as well. I have them all plugged into this monitor station, which makes it super easy to level out the headphones and the studio monitors. For acoustics, I have these panels that my friend made for me. They can get a bit pricey as well, so if you don't have the budget to make them or buy them, just make sure you're in a quiet room with very little reverb. Couches, rugs, and beds will help with natural reverb. Use some padding around your microphone, or you can use a shield like this. It goes behind the mic to catch reflections before they hit your walls and start bouncing around and create that natural sounding reverb and pinginess in your room. As far as gear goes in the studio, that's pretty much it to get you started. You can see that it's just really basic. You don't need thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gear in order to get pro sounding mixes. It will improve your quality, but take time and go step by step. Over the years, you can improve your quality as your clientele grows and as your budget grows. In my upcoming course, Vocal Hacking, I'm going to show you how to get pro level sounding mixes within FL Studio. You can also hit the link down in the description below to hop on the early bird waiting list. So make sure you stay tuned. In the next few days, I'm going to be showing you a lot more information on this, and I'll show you what else is included. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to create your own live vocal effects chain. This is one of, if not the most important pieces of the recording process. With that being said, thanks for watching. Catch me in the next video and make sure to share this with a friend if you get me.